Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another pointless city skyline experimental video, where today we're going to find out how many ferries people are willing to take to go home. We've got two islands here right now, one island being where everybody lives, and a second island currently set up where it has a harbour for people to get into the region to the island. They then get off the kind of cruise ship, walk over to the ferry pier over here and take a ferry to get to the main island where everybody lives and works and all that jazz. Now, what happens if I created another island, then another island, then another island, then another island, and did a ferry to ferry to ferry, pretty much making them island hop? How many islands will they take before they go, you know what, Seniac? This ain't fun no more. I'm moving somewhere else. Well, that is what we're going to find out in today's episode. Guys, nobody asked this question, but I'm going to give it an answer anyway. If you do enjoy this and want to see more fun city skyline experimental videos, then please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you're new around here, then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next episode does come out. But this is going to be a weird one. If you got any experiments you want me to try in the future, leave a comment down below. Now, currently, no one lives here. No one lives here until your boy sets up his beautiful little ferry line. So if I just kind of bring it down to here, just do something really rough and ready, and then just do the simple ferry line back and forth. Voila. And then that then should enable people, once the game figures out, yo, they can actually go places right now. It will then bring people in. So there we go. The population is now slowly growing, and that's because, oh, there we go. A little bit of a lag. A little bit of a lag. Oh, we can't get ferries out. Hold on, Seniac. You're a bit too crazy right now. There we go. So ferries are now out of here, skedaddling. We just wait now for our first cruise ship to arrive, and we'll get the gist of it, of how this works, before we then make him go legit crazy. So I reckon it's this cruise ship on the way right now. I thought that says lost wages then for a second. That would have blown my mind from Dead End. That would have blown my mind. Can we have a ferry, please? Apparently there's 1,000 people living here, but there's no freaking ferries coming in. Or cruise ships, should I say? Hello? Cruise ship? Aha, there's our first one right now. Coming in. Hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. So, everyone jumps off this then. So here we go. They all jump off. They all run down, waddling their little feet to get in line, ready to jump on a ferry to get to the main island. That's literally how this works. They're all now lining up, and off then they do skedaddle. So, there's got to be a limit to how far they're willing to travel via island hopping, and that is what we're going to be finding out. So, we're going to put the game into pause right now, and we're going to bring up our little terraining tool. Now, it doesn't need to be huge or big. So, if I do, like, one circle every so often. So, bam. So, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. You get it? You get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before the game goes crazy at me, I'm going to reset to sea level. Now, will that save my bacon without having to... No, okay, it doesn't really work like that. I've now flooded the lands. I've flooded the lands, boys! I might have to reset sea level again in just a moment. As it rises. And we reset. As it rises, we reset. I am like God. I am God right now. It rises again. We reset. So I think that'll be the last time I do it. I'll let it now just do naturally. So now then, I can now technically island hop to 5 islands. So if we set up right now, let's put it into play mode then. A ferry thingy here. And I do want here. Now because these islands are a bit funky, this is the magic that we've got to work with. There we go. There we go. There we go. Very funky. Very, very, very funky right now. So if I just then quickly set up the lines for each of these connections, And what I also have to do is I also have to technically connect through this. Now, even though we're not going to be using this as any type of connection, this route is to solely bring the ferries to these routes to go back and forth. And we're probably only going to see one ferry on this, but there we go. So what I'll do right now is literally bring that all the way down to there. And then if they can do the 5 journeys, in a sense, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. If we can do 5 journeys, then we'll take it up to 10 next, which is going to be interesting. So, first things first then, we've got to make sure that they've all got water. Now, at some point, they're probably going to be screaming out for services. They are probably going to be screaming out for services at some point. Garbage handling, policing, all that kind of jazz. And we'll add it to the islands when they slowly start to require it. So if I first then get set up a line from here to here and back. A line from here to here and back. So we'll get the lines in first before we rock and roll any further. We're going to give them the power. So from line to then there to there and back. Then we have to delete our original line. So power-wise, can I perfectly place down a wind turbine and we're all good to go, yeah? Yeah. So we're pretty much all good to go. So before they start requiring any other type of services, they've got the power, they've got the water, we're all set up, good to go. So in my transportation system, which will now be down to the ships, the ferries, Ferry Line 1 is now being deleted. Goodbye, it was nice to know you. So with that now gone, how they approach this and how they get over here is a completely different story altogether. So I'm going to fast forward then. Just give it a couple of seconds for them to figure out that these ferry lines no longer exist. Right, guys? Your ferry lines no longer exist? Wait, hold on. It's still there. What did I delete? I don't think I deleted the right one. Right, delete you. Pause. What did I delete? You're still in. Okay, I deleted this one. Whoops-a-daisy. I'm sure I deleted the right one. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just that damn foolish. So, with that done, all the peeps now disappear. They all disappear because everything all got messed up with me deleting that line. But that's okay. That is okay. Because new peeps will arrive. Did I see a dude walking? I don't know if I did or not. We're waiting for these cruise... Oh, wait, I'm at the wrong thing. That's why I can't see anybody. I'm at the wrong thing right now. So that brings a dude over. There we go. Peeps are coming out. And they will pass on. So the fact that they're willing to travel to this island means that they will then eventually travel all the way down here. Now, when will we see somebody get this far? Right, let me check this ferry right now. No one onto this one. So anybody on this one yet? No. I would have thought by now they've made it over this far. Hello? Okay, these people here. Let's watch these guys right now. So they're coming in. There's a couple of people just chilling like a strawberry villain right here, right now. They hop on board. It then travels over to here, which they then get off. There we go. And then they walk out. They travel all the way down. These are requiring policing right now. Travel all the way down. Chill over here. Off they go. And vice versa, all the way down to this area. So, oh, there's actually people now coming back, as you can now see. So that's working pretty well. It is working pretty well. Amazed. I am very amazed. So now we know that they can do 5 journeys. So we now add the next set on. So first things first then, we're going to delete this. Because the islands are going to be in the way. So we know we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So then to this island will be number 5. Then 6. Then 7. Then 8. Then 9. And then that will be the 10th line going all the way back. I've done that right? 1, So line 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then 10. Wow, that is a journey and a half right now. That is legit a journey and a half. So it requires a shoreline. Of course it does. I got to now put it back into play mode. I've got to let it flood the area and all that kind of stuff. Then we got to keep resetting to sea level. So bam, reset you. Keep it going. Keep it going. One more time for good luck, and we should be good to go. So, back on this then. There we go. There we go. Keep it rocking and rolling. So this is now 10 journeys. Now, would you be willing in the real world? Now, be honest, guys. Be honest. Right? If you had to go on an adventure, on a journey, to get from point A to point B, would you be willing to take 10 consecutive ferry trips in a row to get to your destination? Would you do it? Let me know in the comment section right now if you would actually do it. Because I think this is mental. I really do. I really do. And if 10 is too much, then I'm going straight for 20. I really am. Like, if they will do the 10, then I'm going straight to 20, not even entertaining the idea of 15. Straight to 20. So get all this stuff quickly in. See, this is the pain of doing this. You got to kind of continually add it all in. Right, rows go across, and then the last thing I've got to do is then add in the ferry lines. So in reality, I got to get rid of you. As you go, well, you went to there, but now you no longer exist. Yeah. So from there to there and back. From there to there and back. From there to there and back. Oh my goodness me. To there and back. And there. All the way over to here. And all the way back. 10 ferries. That's not including the cruise ship that you originally came on. Holy smokes. So, let that now run through. Will they still do it? Maybe 10. Maybe 10's too much. Maybe 10 could be too much. We'll find out. We'll figure this out. So I know there's people already stuck on some of these islands anyway, so they're caught in the trap. They can't walk out. Haha. Banter. But are they willing to go the full shebang is the question. Now, if peeps are still coming in, then we're on to a winner. So we needed some policing over here right now. So let me just kind of sort out some of the needs. Otherwise, this experiment will go downhill pretty quick. All right, that's the only needs we've got to handle right now. It also didn't help that I put that there. Let's put it here. There we go. So handling all the needs. Are the cruise ships still on their way in? Wait, I see no cruise ships. Now, do we have no cruise ships because we've reached our ultimate population goal? Or do I see no cruise ship because maybe, just maybe, this ain't gonna work no more? No! Because the final island, people are walking back. So it does work. I think we just really reached our population goal. So with that said, we're going to throw down a little bit of magic, and what I like to call magic, the Eden Project, which will then go on to cause some ding 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 upgrades. Guys, you're going to cause some upgrades, right? Guys. Right, fusion plant. Is it the fusion plant that does education? No. It is the Hadron Collider, isn't it? Right, get education down. Right, upgrades, guys. There we go. So many upgrades right now. This is just solely to make everybody... Make the small island that we have. Enhance it. So we can have a little bit more of a population boom. When that population boom happens, I don't know. I'll let you know when it happens. But if I delete these real quick right now, because it will just completely throw off everything that I'm doing. Right. Ships. I don't think any more are coming. Now, if I think back to when we seen that one person heading back, right? That could have been, like, these people now walking back. Do you reckon they're the employees of, like, the police station I just planted down? You know what I mean? But then why would they all be coming at the same time? Oh, hold on. No, just a passing ship in the night. 10? Either 10's too much, or it's because these guys are now complaining. So if I drop you there and drop the police station down. So let me handle all the garbage needs next. I might as well just drop one down on every island. See, these could be the employees for these buildings and not just wanting to travel areas. That's what it could be. But is everyone dealt with right now? So some people need policing. Again, drop one down on every island. So they've all got policing and garbage needs to be dealt with. Now, the population's not skyrocketing. It really is not skyrocketing. That's not coming in right now. So if I reach my maximum, houses are completely empty right now. Right, okay, so if I've reached my maximum, let's slowly now go back by one. So the ferry pathway, so if I choose here and then come in, and then move you to then this island instead, I'll soon know when I start to see my my population go skyrocketing, which it looks like it's not gonna do it here. So I've reduced it down to 9 ferries. So if I then select you and then drag you to... What's going on? Oh no, oh okay. I just realised I was making a new line. To there. So that's now down to 8 ferries. Will the population go skyrocketing at this point? I mean, we're kind of slowly dying. If anything, that's kind of low land value and stuff like that. These guys complain that there's few to services, apparently. And that's probably down to the fact that we have now higher valued stuff. And it'd probably be a good idea also to maybe throw in a school or two. High school. Well, kind of jazz. A little bit extra for these guys. But even at 8, they're not willing to do 8. So then the ferry pathway, we're now reducing it down to 7. So they can still get to the other islands. It's not a problem. Now down to 7 ferries. And the population... Oh, is it going up? Or is that just like the birth rate? The normal standard birth rate? Because there's no ferries coming in, boys. I'll tell you that for free. There's no ferries coming in. So now we're going to reduce it down to 6. Do you know what would be hilarious if the original 5 was the perfect number from the get-go? So now reduce it down to 6. Anything going to happen? Anything? So you're telling me they are not willing to take 6 ferries in a line? Now, we know that 5 works, because we've just tested this previously. Right, stop adding lines. You gotta move a line, boy. So at 5, we should then see it increase, right? Yes? No? Maybe so? Where are you heading? Not here is the answer. Not here. So what is the issue now for these buildings to get everybody fully maxed out? Because it's all set up. It's all good to go. But they are not willing. All of a sudden now they're not willing to island hop. Interesting. Now all these are okay, aren't they? They're all okay. Everything's all set up correctly. If I got rid of some of the industrial and placed down residential in its place. Should we see what comes of this? I mean, even that is not going to be enough to kind of spark any interest of people coming in right now. But all of a sudden it's now died down. Nobody wants to know. But what I could do is also place in the space elevator. So that's going to bring the generic tourists into the area. As you can now see. Now this would also be a great way to... Okay, there we go. Now we got the population boom on the go. Now we got the population ba-boom. So pause. Because now, I don't know whether it was something wrong with my original line. Right, I'm going to drag this right now back up to the very end. To 10. That's got a line, that's got a line, that's got a line, that's got a line. We've all got the lines coming through. No problems there. But then instantly, we're back down to 15. So we've kind of lost the urgency of people coming in. So where 5 did work, we're back on it again, moving all of this. So now we're back down to 9. And again, I'll wait a second or two. Is 9 going to do the job? No. Back down to 8. Again, we're waiting. No huge increases. Back to 7. 7 brings us no huge increases. To 6. They won't push for 6. And then back to 5 is then... Oh, we reached a 40 mark then. We reached a 40 mark. And now they're coming back out. There we go, 100, 120. So they're only willing to take 5 ferries. Wow! That is a magical, annoying, and hilarious all at the same time. That really is. 5 ferries to get them from point A to point B. I mean, I don't know in what world you would apply this logic. But ta-da! If you ever wanted to know, guys, there's your answer. They're willing to take 5 ferries to get from point A to point B. I think, you know what, in the real world, 5 ferries would be enough for me as well. Anything more than 5, and I'm thinking, you know what, let's just get on a plane. It's easier. It's easier. I mean, anything more than 2 ferries, I'm thinking, let's get on a plane, let alone 5. So scrap that idea. But there we go. 5 ferry lines. With that information, do as you will. And on that note, guys, we're going to end it here. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.